This is Wednesday afternoon, June 4th. And that's Travis doing some light snatches off the block. Travis tends to like going from the hang a little bit better. Usually he can use a little bit more weight going from the hang. But I tend to think that the blocks probably help him more. There's one of our new female lifters, new super. She's coming along and she's doing very well. It's been a while since I did a voiceover here. I feel like it's been forever. My mat doesn't seem to have changed much. And Taylor has really made some progress. You know, she's getting the bar back more. I mean, when she first started lifting here, it seemed like every lift was on her tiptoes. Everyone was kind of out front. If not out front, on the verge of being out front. But she's getting things back on her base of support now. Starting to look pretty good. And of course, back always looks good. And that looks like a warm up for James. There's a new lifter from California, 48 kilo lifter. She's a very, very small, very small. When people don't have to cut to make 48, you know, they're on the small side. Steven's been having a couple of good weeks. He's getting the bar back behind his head very well. When he first came down, I kind of thought that was something he was going to have trouble with, but so far that hasn't been correct. You know, he's gotten everything back really well, very consistent. I really like how Trevor starts his snatches now. He's starting with very low hips, and it really looks like he's getting a huge push from the legs when he starts to lift. And I think that's what you want to see. I mean, not everybody does that, but I think that's the most comfortable thing for most people and the most consistent thing for most people, and generally a good idea.
What's that?
Highest party gets today, I think.
Trevor really looks like he extends his pull a long, long way when he does those snatches now. Looks like he's just pulling forever. And that's good. Steven's not tall enough to pull forever, but he's doing what he can. Those look pretty snappy. Pretty snappy. During the last couple weeks, you know, I mean, Travis has done pretty well. He did fairly well at the Pan Ams, but he's had a little bit of a back issue since then. I don't think it's not really an injury, but it's just something that's felt kind of sore, so he's been kind of limiting himself and limiting the weights lifted because of it. It looks about as good as 130 can look. A little bobble in the arms there, but not too bad. Oh, it's getting the bar back well. That looked good. Well, I say that too soon, right before she dumped it, but it looked like the bar was back. Very good. And that's what she needs to work on, is getting the bar back. And I think Travis, even though he's had a couple of physical issues that really kept him from pushing the weights very lately here. The fact that he's now, again, #2 ranked lifter in the US, it's kind of got a little snap in his step, you know. He was #2 ranked, right, pretty much tied for #1 for a while in the 85 kilo class. And then he had some, you know, good performances by other lifters that kind of knocked him down a little bit. Now he's down to 77. He's back to that #2 ranking. #1 in the 77 and #2 overall. And, you know, I think that he has enough potential improvement in that class that he might take over the #1 spot pretty soon. I think that's a very distinct possibility when the World Team Trials comes up. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. And that's a pretty easy 85 kilos for a 58 kilo lifter. That didn't look bad, but you know, when Tom catches that, he's just a little far forward. And it's like, it would be so easy if he was perfectly balanced, but being just a little bit forward makes him hesitate a little bit when he catches it before he stands up, and that makes it so much harder. So much harder. There's Taylor looking pretty good there. another lift. You know, kind of the same for Trevor as what Tom did a minute ago and did again here. It's just not bad, but enough forward to make it harder than it should have been, probably. Oh Lord. Why does Tom like the Mexican wrestling? I have no idea. But it seems like he got Trevor to participate there a little bit with him. That's just tomfoolery. What's funny is that he sometimes wears that Mexican mask in training when he's lifting. And I wish, you know, we'd shoot some more video of him wearing it with that Mexican mask on. But that was a pretty good training session. I assume we'll have another one up soon.